Hey guys, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. So last week I was doing a lesson in preparation for a test at Hither, and I noticed they've had some lane changes on some of the roads around Clifton's roundabout, and this is what I'm coming to show you today, because you might have been watching maybe old videos when the lane hasn't changed yet, and if this is something you're not aware of and then you get there, then you might just be surprised. Now, that's one problem. Another problem is even the experienced drivers or the local drivers who uses these roads on a daily basis, some of them are still not aware of it, and some of them are just, though aware of it, but they just find an easier way and a faster way to get around. So which means you're going to have to be aware of them and anticipate what they might do. So let's get on the road and let me show you where these are. All right, so I am turning onto A20 now, so that should be Lee Green or Lee High Road, and we're going to be turning left towards Clifton's or Yorkshire Grey roundabout. So the first point you need to be aware of is just down at the next traffic light ahead. I mean, you could be coming from Hunt Park Lane on your test, turning right and going straight ahead towards Yorkshire Grey roundabout, or you could be turning right going towards Clifton's. So at the traffic light, initially you can only turn initially you could turn right using the middle lane or the right lane, but now the middle lane goes straight ahead, and then right lane is the only lane for turning right. So if you were to turn right now, we'll keep up in the right lane, or we'll keep in the right lane. Now, before you could use the middle lane, and that takes you straight into the left lane when you turn right. But now that you can only turn right in the right lane, so you've got to be aware that as you go into the box to do your turn, keep yourself position to enter into the left lane. But remember though, if you're turning right or you've been given instruction to turn right at Clifton's roundabout after this point, then you rather just want to stay in the right lane. And also, even if you're not turning right at Clifton's but you're just in this right lane, you're in this lane and you turn right into the right lane, it's not the end of the world. Just remember, check, make sure it's safe, and come back into the left lane. So yeah, this is the first thing to note. So here is the first exit here, and here is a second, and from this point I am drifting out. Look at that. Damn. All right, so that prevented me from moving into the left lane. So again, as I've said in several videos, if you can't go into the left lane safely, use the right lane to exit at the roundabout and come back into the left lane safely when you have the chance to. So I'm gonna just remain in the right because I'm turning right at Clifton, so that signal was too early, so I'll turn it back off. Okay, so that's the last marker there, so you can signal at that point. So yeah, I'm turning right here. the third exit, so that's a chance, so I'll take it. First exit, second exit ahead, mirror check, signal left, and off you go. It's very simple. So just trying to show you there how you do the right at Clifton if you're still struggling with it. So I'm going to go back to the right lane now because we are turning right later on at the traffic light, and this is where the confusion comes. So keep in mind what I said earlier on, a lot of the local drivers are also not used to the change because it's also new to them. So be aware of what's going on around you. So from here I can already see there's left lane turning left only, there's middle lane going straight ahead, which is A2213, and there's right, which is A210. So keep this in mind. A lot of people confuse this right turn with the bend. So if you look ahead of us, we've got Kidbrook A2213. That should be the middle lane, and then right here is A210. Now I wouldn't be surprised if this van in front of me is actually going to go towards Kidbrook. Let's see. Hence why you've got to be very careful if you're in the middle lane and you're going straight. Oops, camera is dropped. There you go, I told you. So the van is signaled right, but then actually went straight. So that's exactly what I told you. So everyone seemed to go straight in this lane. So be very cautious if you're in the middle lane doing the right thing of driving.
And this time around, we are turning left at the traffic light using the left lane towards A20, Lee Green or Lewisham. Now, if you are in this position, you want to pay attention and anticipate drivers in the middle lane for A2213 Kidbrook, because many of these drivers will go against the floor marking and turn left using the middle lane. And this will be a problem for you because as you take your turn at the light, you actually do need to keep to the right because there's going to be a bus lane immediately as you take the turn. So be aware of drivers on your right as you take the turn and anticipate what they might do.
Keep that in mind. So again here, A20 is left, A2213 is straight ahead.
Now, if you wonder why this road layout is so confusing, this is because when you look on the floor markings right now, the arrow pointing straight for A2213 is actually pointing towards Lewisham, which is why a lot of people confuse it with going right towards Kidbrook instead.
There you go. Even that lane driver just made the mistake, as you can see. And now there's a bus lane here, so be very careful of that bus lane as well.
The good thing in this case for that lane driver is that at least there was a signal before coming in, but even that might not save you on a test, because if there is another car already too close to you and you put your signal on and take that turn, you would be forcing someone else to slow down, which wouldn't be safe. So the best possible option I would advise you is to just follow the marking on that floor. Just go straight ahead. Okay, now let's take the middle lane going towards A2213.
So I'm gonna change into the right lane now, because the right lane takes you straight into the middle lane from here. So there you go. So right lane becomes the middle lane, and if you were that was close. If you saw that, that was close. That was close. Okay, so we're going straight ahead here. These guys are not signaling. That tells me already they are going straight, and this is a problem. This is a problem. So I'm assuming an examiner at this point will probably prompt you. Many might prompt you, but they're not obliged to, because you're the driver here. So you're supposed to know what to do, and you're supposed to be aware of the situations. So I am going straight. I would just signal so that they are aware of that.
And just as expected, all those drivers in the lane turning right to A210 all eventually went straight ahead to A2213, and this would cause confusions on that road. So please keep this in mind. Anticipate. If you are leading, then increase your speed, make progress to get yourself through that situation. And if there is anyone ahead of you, then I'd say ease off your gas, slow down if you have to, but make sure take the opportunity when it comes safely. Practice these situations with your instructor so that you are more confident with dealing with this particular route. So keep this in mind. Don't be too hesitant. Be confident with what you need to do and get through it, get it done. But don't forget, the one secret to it is practice. So go out there, practice with your instructor, and you should be just fine. So let's go for the last bit, and this time around we're going to be coming from Yorkshire Grey roundabout and going straight towards Lee Green or Lewisham. And from this side of the road, previously before the change, you could actually use the left lane to continue straight ahead towards A20 Lewisham or Lee Green. But now you can only turn left in the left lane there. So as you would see there, so that lane would be for A20 Sidcup. So if you were going back towards Clifton's roundabout, and if you're going straight ahead, then you should be in the right lane for straight or turning right. So practice this junction from every angle, because these are possible roads you might be coming from. So that would be all for this part of Know Your Route. So I hope you find this video useful. Remember to click the like button if you find it helpful, and don't forget to share it to your friends and families who might be preparing for their third test. But also don't forget, share this to even your friends or families who are not taking their test, because if they're not aware of this could get them in a situation that would not be pleasant on the road. So the more people know about these changes, the safer that particular side of the road is going to be, and the easier your test is going to be, because don't forget, what others around you are doing could either make it more easier or more difficult for you on the test. So don't forget, again, leave a comment below if you have any questions whatsoever. And if you haven't subscribed yet, then please don't forget, click the subscribe button so you can see many other videos I'm going to be posting for Hither Green or Bromley, or any other thing regarding driving that might be helpful for you. So that would be all for today. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe on the road. Peace.